Welcome back to another video. So guys, on this video I'm just gonna give a summary on different topics, including Floyd, Ndlozi, Malema, Dali Mpofu, and also the fact that Ndlozi allegedly met with Mbheki and Kgalema Motlanthe before he left the EFF. I've been seeing some headlines regarding that. We're also gonna discuss about that one. Without wasting any more time, make sure you subscribe and notification bell for more interesting videos on my channel. So guys, for those of you who don't know, before you're gonna discuss about Lord, Comrade Ndlozi has now resigned from the EFF. He has resigned officially and even got a new job as a radio host. So a lot of people were congratulating him, although they wish that he would return back to the EFF. So after he left the EFF, there were various news about him, linked to MK Party, some linked to the ANC. And it seems like after he left the EFF, he never really found better offer, or maybe was just not interested in other political parties or politics in general, because he never joined MK or ANC. He ended up as a radio host in a radio station. So guys, we'll get back into it. Let's just focus on something else for now. According to City Press, Ndlozi met Kgalema and Mbheki. And allegedly Ndlozi met Kgalema and Mbheki whilst he was still in the EFF. That's what's surprising for a lot of people. So apparently he met Kgalema and Mbheki regarding the ANC. And some people, because we don't have further details regarding this, just saw it as a headline from City Press. Some other people were suggesting that Ndlozi was just looking for advices whether or not he should join EFF and MK. But some people were saying there's no way he's gonna look for advice from Kgalema Motlanthe or Mbheki. It was nothing else but him selling himself to the ANC about a new job, because he has been looking for a new job. So I guess that he never really found what he wanted, in the space of politics. That's why he left. That's why he left to a radio station. But for me personally, guys, I do not think that Comrade Ndlozi would leave politics permanently. He's just busy, finding himself somewhere else. And once he found himself, pulling up his socks, he's gonna come back as a different person, with a different version. So I think he's still finding himself while he's still busy with something else. I don't think that he has resigned. He has retired from politics, permanently. I'm thinking that he would possibly even form his own political party once he's done with the radio station. When he comes back. Now, as we dive deeper into Comrade Ndlozi, there's been a lot of controversy after he left the EFF. So many things have been happening, especially from MK Party side. MK Party has been kind of, causing trouble for Comrade Ndlozi, and many people are saying that the reason that Comrade Ndlozi things didn't work out at the EFF was because of some of the MK Party comrades. I'm talking about his close friends, including Floyd. Floyd, for a lot of people, considered him as a main problem for Comrade Ndlozi. They think that Floyd actually made things worse for Comrade Ndlozi at the EFF. They are saying that he sabotaged Comrade Ndlozi. So many people are saying that Floyd has showed Comrade Ndlozi his true colors, and I also agreed. It's either he showed him his true colors or they planned it together. But now, because we don't have proof whether or not they were planning it together, I would say that Floyd showed Comrade Ndlozi his true colors. He has not been as supportive as he claimed to be. His support actually has been nothing but a sabotage. He does not have time for things. The way that he's saying things, he does not consider for Comrade Ndlozi because he is dragging Comrade Ndlozi himself and Dali Mpofu. After him and Ndlozi, after Dali Mpofu and Floyd made Ndlozi trend again on Twitter, many people were shocked. They were 100% sure that Floyd and Dali Mpofu planned it. They included Comrade Ndlozi in one of the most lamest posts ever. Immature post, guys. Let me just show you guys this post from Dali Mpofu that was trending, and even Malema responded. I'm also gonna share Julius Malema's response, guys. Dali Mpofu says, "What a week! Now I know why they say a week is a long time in politics. In the middle of everything else, the MKSG and I found time to break bread with the ones who sings beautifully. Maybe we should co-author the long-awaited bestseller book entitled The Three Betrayers." Initially, I never thought that this tweet from Dali Mpofu would cause so much controversy, guys. I'm talking about a whole lot of eruptions on Twitter. Many people were not happy with what he said, and many people noticed how they dragged Comrade Ndlozi onto this mess. But later on, I'm glad that Comrade Ndlozi responded to that tweet. But before he responded, Malema responded first and said they are all boys combined, including Comrade Ndlozi, because he was responding to that tweet. He said they are all boys combined. So you see that Dali Mpofu was just provoking the EFF. That's what he was basically doing, and also causing troubles for Comrade Ndlozi. That was very, very selfish. These people do not love Ndlozi as they claim to do. So Ndlozi even ended up replying and saying, "So petty, I totally reject this tweet, both its letter and spirit." Because this obviously shows that they are sabotaging him. They want to drag him along to their mess, because already in the image of the EFF fighters, they are nothing. They are just betrayers, traitors, whatsoever. That's how they view them. That's how they view Dali Mpofu and Floyd Shivambu. So Ndlozi has lately been working on winning the EFF fighters' trust. He wants them to believe him that he never really betrayed Malema and the EFF. He just left because things were not working out and he was being excluded. He was being misinterpreted. So that's why he ended up leaving, because people thought that he was also selling out for MK Party and spying for MK. So he thought it was best if I leave this party, because right now, the way that they are treating me is very different. So I'd rather, instead of going to Mkondo Isizo party, just join a radio station as a radio host. So even though it's not as much paying as his job as at the EFF, obviously, but it's something he will be busy, finding himself before rushing to just quick decisions like MKP, and then rather later regretting it about joining MKP. So I think that he took the right decision by that one. I truly respect him for that. And also for other people, they are saying that this guy didn't join MKP because he doesn't rate Jacob Zuma and whatnot. So guys, it's not only Comrade Ndlozi who didn't rate Jacob Zuma. Even Floyd Shivambu never rated Jacob Zuma. From long time ago, I can share you guys tweets from Floyd long time ago, talking bad about Zuma, saying that he will never like Zuma, da 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 da, 1, 2, 3. Even Dali Mpofu himself, he used to plot out against Zuma to rot in jail. But the very same people today are busy, praising Zuma publicly. How crazy is that, Are we so gullible to believe such lies, guys? Come on. It doesn't make sense, These are politics at the end of the day, Ndlozi could have went to Mkondo despite what he used to say about Jacob Zuma. he just never felt that environment, He just thought that it was better for him to remain a fighter outside politics, He does not want to participate in those activities anymore because he had a lot of disappointments, and he knows very well, as a smart mind, he knew very well that there's nothing that's gonna be better at MK than it was at the EFF. So I'm glad that he saw and realized that there was nothing better at Mkondo Studio. So it was just better, I do something else, find myself. And if it ever happens that he wants to return to the EFF, they will appreciate him. They will welcome him back because he doesn't have bad blood with the EFF fighters. He left the EFF with a free spirit, a good spirit, without bashing everyone or dragging everyone. So that was a very smart move by Comrade Ndlozi to not involve himself in this kind of messes. And when Malema keeps on attacking Ndlozi doesn't respond back because he knows how it's gonna end. It never ends well with Malema. It never really ends well, guys. So I just hope that Floyd and Dali Mpofu stop this thing that they are doing, by dragging Comrade Ndlozi, because he's trying by all means, to avoid this back and forth. He's trying by all means, and Malema never attacks them. They start attacking him first and he responds. Malema has been having a lot on his shoulders, and the reason he's calling them small boys is that it's also basically because Malema has been beefing with big sharks like Elon Musk, so he's feeling like the likes of Dali Mpofu and Floyd do not mean nothing, they are not even shaking him, because if he dealt with big sharks like Elon Musk and grabs Ramaphosa by bulls, so who is Floyd and Dali Mpofu? He has dealt with much tougher people than them, so it almost doesn't count for Malema. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, share your thoughts, and do not forget to subscribe for more interesting videos on my channel.